Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing, the entire world. It's crypto, that's right. I'm excited to bring you a brief introduction to an incredible opportunity, which is launching soon with Sonic, one of the most promising projects on Solana, right? This is not Sonic, which is being migrated from Phantom to Sonic. This is a layer 2 solution on Solana called Sonic, just to clear that up before we begin. I'll be posting a detailed update on Sonic's hyperfused Guardian node whitelist sale when it goes live, so keep an eye out for that. To participate in this whitelist sale, you'll need to be a member of the SCC DAO, which requires owning our NFT. I'll be creating a special room in our private server where I'll explain how to submit your wallet to a dedicated website Sonic is setting up for us. Once whitelisted, you'll have one day on September 18th to secure your nodes, which are available at heavily discounted prices between $155 and $248 per node on a first come, first served basis. This is drastically cheaper than any node I've ever brought on this channel. Usually they range between $700 to $1,000 and then they go up from there. So having something between 155 to 248 is extremely cheap. These prices are a fraction of what nodes normally cost. So just before we get into looking at the whitelist site and get into the DAO and start talking, in the chat room that I'm going to open called Sonic Node Sale. Easy to remember, right? Just go in the DAO and have a look. We're also going to talk briefly about what Sonic is so that you can fully understand the potential that is on offer for us, right? This is the website which you will be taken to by the link inside our DAO. This is my special page that they made for me. With this also, you can see you get 10% discount as well. The whitelist link is available in the DAO. This is for NFT owners only, right? So you need to have the SCC NFT to access this sheet. If you don't have the NFT and you're not interested in buying it, then you can also wait for the public launch of Sonic where anyone will be able to get in. But of course, even the whitelist is first come, first served. So there might not be so many nodes left on the launch day. And also they will be more expensive. So the cheapest price comes with being a member of the community, of course. Right, so Sonic have pretty decent backing, to be honest. They have $16 million in funding before even launching. It's raised that over 2 rounds. Their latest funding was raised on June the 18th, 2024. Sonic is funded by 8 investors. Sky9 Capital, Bitkraft Ventures are their most recent investors, right? So that's all good. Their partners are Solana ecosystem, are funders and backers of them. We have Blockchain Gain Alliance, Helios, Pyth, who are the chain link of Solana, Radium, MoonPay, Galaxy, Solaire, OKX, Orca, Alchemy are all partners of Sonic. So they have huge partnerships and huge financial backers at the same time. And they are backed, like I said, by OKX, which generally assumes that they will then be listing on OKX in October when the token is generated, right? Straight to tier 1. Their founder and CEO is called Chris Ju. He is doxed. He is the CEO of Mirror World, VP of product at RCT AI. So Mirror World is Sonic. Apparently he lives in New York and he is here. You can find him. Although he doesn't have his picture, he is doxed. This is the testnet for Sonic, which has been running for quite a while, which we mentioned before with that multi-million amount of users on their testnet. So it has been a very popular, very active testnet campaign, and their testnet is already round up and is pretty much done. So that's why they're now getting towards the node launch and the token generation event. If we want to see some very juicy information, which I'm not sure if I should be sharing this with you, to be honest, but I'm going to share it, right? So this is comparing some other node projects, which I think the team which approached me to talk about this, they also have worked with these other node projects in the past. So that's why they have these numbers. They know what's going on, right? So they have the VC fundraising, which is the back end, the financing that they have behind them. So 4 very popular projects here. Sonic, of course, we're talking about now, $16 million raised, the highest amount. Delysium, which was a node project, $40 million raised. They were listed on Bybit, KuCoin, Gate, Mexi, and BingX at launch. They had a 50,000 node supply, and the price of their nodes were $1,000. Agent Layer, who we talked about before on this channel, they had a VC fundraising of 7 million. They have still not listed. They're way behind schedule, and I'm not happy about that. But like this nodes, right? By the way, always be aware with nodes when they say they will be listing. Never take that as 100% true, because they can always delay the listing day of the token, as we see time and time again with almost every node project, right? So hopefully, Sonic are going to hold true to their word and launch in October. Right, their agent layer had total node supply of 20,000, still not minted out, and their price for their nodes are $800. Sonorous was another one. It launched on KuCoin and Mexi. It had a funding of just $2 million, and they had a total node supply of 20,000, and the price for their nodes was $600. With the whitelist with Sonic, you would get bigger backing financially, a bigger exchange that they're going to be listing on, and the whitelist price is $100 to $250 per node, which is so cheap. So in conclusion, Delysium's node price equals 4 to 6 times whitelisted Sonic nodes, while Sonic has slightly better funding and listing with $16 million in investments, right? For some information on these nodes after they launched, here is Delysium. You can see they launched here. I've got max here. So they did launch, then the token price fell, and then skyrocketed. This was about 10 months after the listing, and there we see it did hit well above its listing price, and that was profit zone, right? And you had quite a while there, about 2 months to take your profit off the table from the listing price, right? And then we also have Sonorous, which did the same actually. So you can see a little bit of a, this is how nodes work possibly. They had their listing, not much action, then suddenly huge pump, and then you had a 2-month area window there to start taking the profit on your nodes as well. So that's a little bit of information and backing on what we're dealing with here with Sonic. Why Sonic? Why Solana layer 2? Right. Pretty sure if you're well versed in crypto, you understand that a lot of the time Solana seems to go down, right? They have a lot of downtime. And by creating more layers on Solana, this is a way of not having so much downtime. That's one of the first reasons I can think of. Sonic is the first atomic Solana virtual machine, layer 2 on Solana, right? It's built to power decentralized gaming economies. It's only 100% based for gaming, right? All gaming. Its cutting edge HyperGrid framework provides lightning speed, so it's fast as Solana, and it has this unbelievable way to take Ethereum virtual machine contracts and turn them into Rust coding language, which is what Solana uses. It can transfer them. So you could have a contract on EVM and turn it into Rust, is how I understand it. And it has seamless interoperability with Solana, addressing key issues like congestion and enabling smooth on-chain gaming experiences, right? Because that's the main key for any kind of gaming, right, on crypto, is that we just want it as seamless as playing on your Xbox. Sonic has already raised $16 million with top-tier venture capitalists, including OKX Ventures, and has an impressive community with over 2 million registered wallets and a growing following of 350,000 people on their Twitter and Discord. The project is an exciting place, and it's on a very exciting trajectory, with its token generation event, by the way, also expected to happen in mid-October. So node sale, September 18th. Token generation event, mid-October. That's a 1-month wait from buying the node to getting the token if their plan comes to fruition. There are even rumors for node holders that there will be airdrops for node holders, but this is a rumor. It's an unbased rumor. I've seen it everywhere on Twitter. So it could be a potentially very lucrative opportunity to get a cheap, super discounted node or nodes, depending on how much you want to invest, plus future airdrops for an idea which is to bring gaming to Solana. Solana already has the market cap for memes. It has the meme space. It has a huge DeFi space with Orca and Radium. There's concentrate liquidity rewards which are on offer on Solana are top tier. The meme coins have the best volume and the best trading and the best biggest pumps, and they are planning also to bring the GameFi over to Solana as well. That's what the whole plan is. However, this is not financial advice, and I always recommend that you do your own research on this. So remember, the whitelist sale is limited. It's just for one day on the 18th, and it's first come, first serve. So don't wait. If you are in the DAO, then get yourself organized, get into the Telegram group that we have open and get ready for this. If you're not in the DAO, then consider purchasing the NFT so you can get offered, you can get the opportunity to get into offers like this. Here is the website for Sonic. They first have their raffle stage, then whitelist, then public launch for the node sale. So the raffle will start in 2 hours and 15 minutes to get everything rolling. I have a brief introduction to this. So again, if you do want to get into our DAO, you can mint our NFT here. I'll leave the link in the description where you can then join the DAO and get into opportunities like this. We have a lot of opportunities like this. We have multiple pre-sales every year, and this is just one of the good opportunities I've put across my desk. I've decided to pull the trigger on and say, yes, this sounds like a great opportunity. Okay, so that is my introductory video to Sonic. I will see you guys on launch when I'll make an update video. Let's see how this one does. It does look very promising. I also forgot to mention that they do have very strong partnerships with Backpack, Jupiter Finance, Bonk, Gito, and also Sollair. And of course, huge funding, the largest funding that we've seen from the four node projects that we compared there. A good idea, because GameFi will be a thing. We know this, and we don't know where people will go. Most people will go to actually do and play games, and Solana would be a great option because of the cheap transaction fees, the fast transaction fees, and the fact that it has such a massive TVL, which is only going to set to grow larger. It is the hot chain, even now that it's on a bit of a decline in action with the meme coins coming down, but Solana is on the tip of everyone's tongue. It is the fashionable chain. So this should, not financial advice, but should be set to fly. It should be a great investment with the short turnover too, from purchasing the node in September to actually getting the tokens to then start withdrawing them in October is perfect, in my opinion, as well. Perfect timing. Okay, peace. I've been Crypto Mischief. Be good to each other and don't get wrecked.